Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to my forever world. It's been a minute since the last episode, and I don't remember exactly where we left off. I don't even remember if I included this storage room in the video that I'm like in the last video or not, but I've got some things to show off. You can see these villagers are here because eventually, hopefully, by the end of the episode, I'll have at least a couple in some type of stall over here. You can see a rail here, which is spoilers a little bit for something I'm going to show in a moment. It looks like it's almost nighttime, so we're going to try to sleep real quick. And before we get too far into things, I wanted to go name and move that frog. Only one person suggested a name in the very first video for one of our frogs, and they wanted him to be named Hopper. So we're going to name our brown frog, the first one we got really quick, and we're going to name him Hopper as soon as I find one of my name tags. Actually, we're going to name him Hopper the Great. Where are you at, bro? Hopper the Great. Okay, and then I didn't think this far. Okay. Coincidentally, I have two leads in my hand. I was gonna say, I didn't think this through entirely. Okay, one sec. We need our scoop bro to stay there. But we need to bring this dude with us. Okay. We're gonna put him... I don't have a fence post on me, do I? That's okay, we can make one really quick. But we are going to go over here, where you might notice there's a small lily pad bridge. We're going to keep him just over here really quick. If I remember how to do this right, it might be... Okay, I did remember the correct recipe. Just so he doesn't get lost. This will eventually be a wooden bridge of some type. I've never built a diagonal bridge, so that's going to be a learning curve for me. But I plan to put a mangrove tree, a custom one right here, and then a cherry blossom one on this side, since it's like a transition between the swampy water and the blue water. And then, of course, vines and stuff up the walls, maybe some glowberries. I think I have a couple glowberries somewhere that I found in a chest that I might be able to use. I'll have to grow more if that's a thing. I assume that's a thing. And then I need to find a lush cave because I want one of those petal things that make spores and whatnot for, I don't know, atmosphere around here. But the place that this goes to is, I think, what might have been in the last episode what I started to work on, or what I said I wanted to work on. But I made huge progress on it in a stream the other night. And this is going to be our villager conversion area. I haven't changed the water here yet, so they go down to the bottom. But eventually, when I start using it, they'll all drop down to the bottom where that piece of glass is, and then a minecart. I can do one example really quick. I press this button and it'll summon a minecart, and that minecart will pick up a villager. It'll clip through the corner and give me a villager, and he'll get turned into a zombie after I put a zombie in here. And I thought it'd be cool if I made a zombie librarian and named him like Doctor or something and threw him in there so he could convert the other villagers into zombies. I think that'd be pretty funny instead of a regular zombie, unless I get a really cool regular zombie that has a bunch of fancy armor and stuff. But the gist of it is, I summon the minecart, it summons the villager, he gets turned into a zombie, and then I flick this switch and it switches the rail and he just goes into one of these chambers. It used to be, in my first iteration of trying to design this, was like a really poor redstone path of dust that went behind this, and this used to be a button, but I tested it in a creative world, and then I realized in this world the directions were different. So the way this rail kept lining up, it kept defaulting like this, so I wouldn't be able to send the minecart up here. And then I realized that by using a lever, I could just easily switch it back and forth. And that also coincidentally made it easier for redstone, because I think it's literally just like 2 redstone dust and a torch underneath this, or on the back of this block or something. So the torch is like deactivate by default, and then triggering this powers it, which inverts the signal and powers this. So whenever this switches, that's what makes it go here. And then it's similar with these. It's like after this one gets it in, I can just switch this and then repeat the process. And then the next villager will go here and so forth to go here. So I can have 3 of them, because I should be able to splash 3 of them with weakness at the same time. And I can convert 3 villagers at once. And then I left these here so I could show off not very much redstone. But for somebody who doesn't know almost anything about redstone, I don't know. My struggle at first was I kept wanting to use glass blocks where like this stone and stuff was, and I'm not sure if it would make a difference in this sense. It'd make a difference over here, because I learned that redstone signals don't travel down if you're using glass. And there were other situations I had complications with where it's just like redstone doesn't power glass, I guess, in the same way. So it's like if the block above my redstone torch, wherever it is down here, was glass, it wasn't going to power this rail. And it's the same if it were a slab. So I had to make sure that the block was, I had to place 2 slabs so it was a full block. Otherwise, the redstone signal wouldn't travel where it needed to go. And I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out, but after I figured it out, I was like, oh, light bulb in the head. Now it works. And you saw that redstone line coming over here. So soon as I have my 3 villagers, I don't have stations for these 2 yet, so these levers don't actually do anything, but they will go eventually to a station over at the village there, or the village over there. And I have this cool piston drop, which will drop them down here where you can see them. It's going to stop here. You can see I tested it earlier and never went and got the minecart out. But I'll close that really quick. There's a way down here. I tried to make it easy to get around. I can go back over here. I don't know what I'm going to do in this room yet, but it's easy access over here. I've got all my minecarts, just excess storage I'll have to take out of here eventually. You can see again the system where the minecart will come and pick up the villager for me. But I have access to come down in here because I really wanted to see through the floors when the villagers get shipped off. Grab these. And the default location is that minecart we saw at the beginning. It goes straight up into our base, where after we've zombified and cured the villager, I'll have to obviously replace a bunch of these with powered rails. That's not going to be an issue because I went mining for gold in the nether, and we got, I think, 25 ancient debris and like 4 and some stacks of gold. But they'll come up here, and then I can give them their job, whatever I want it to be, librarian or farmer or whatnot, and then I can place them in their slots and then come up here and label them and then trade with whoever I need to trade with whenever I need to trade with them. And then everything will be as it should. But now that we're here back in the base, the next thing that I need to show is we started working on farmers. I kept running out of food. It's like I have this bread. I bought this bread from him, but a master farmer will give me golden carrots, which has the highest saturation for healing hearts. And I need more of them. So my iron farm also wasn't bringing in enough. I guess I haven't been AFKing at it recently, but it wasn't giving me enough iron to constantly trade for emeralds. I felt like I needed more. So I have this that I also built in my last stream. If you ever want to check out the streams, There will be a link to my Twitch in the description, and then you can come and check those out. If you're catching this video shortly after it went live, I will probably be streaming this, or I've been craving Palia lately, so I might play some Palia if you're interested in that. But you can see that there's no villagers here yet. I had to bone meal a bunch of these. I didn't obviously bone meal all of this. There'd be no point in growing it if it wasn't being harvested right away. But this entire farm came from one beetroot seed that I got in probably a mine shaft chest at some point. I had to bone meal grass a bunch because I don't know what I did with my seeds, but I lost all my seeds. The only thing I had a lot of ahead of time was carrots. So I even had to bone meal potatoes just to fill out the farm. And I haven't brought any villagers over here yet because it occurred to me that rather than sky bridging through the air with villagers and boats, because I need 3 villagers for each of these plots, so I need 12 villagers in all. There's an easier way, well, maybe not an easier way, but in my opinion, a better way than sky bridging with boats. It might take a little bit before we can do that, but if you saw any of the previous videos... Okay, apparently it's not nighttime. It will be soon, though. If you recall in any of the previous videos where I went to the Nether, we actually found, or traded, I guess to say, with piglins, and we got 2 happy ghasts, which I think are up here. Yes, I have 2 dried ghasts. Can I sleep now? I can sleep now. And I don't have snowballs yet to bait them because I know happy ghasts like snow. But I think it would be better for transporting all the villagers if I had a happy ghast. So I wanted to try and get 1 or 2 happy ghasts today. I don't know if I need to, but we're going to place both of them in the water here. And hopefully they become happy and they stay relatively nearby. And then we can use those to move the villagers over into their farming. And then after we do that, it's actually already all wired up. You might see I have 37 hoppers in my inventory. I had to go do a bunch of tree cutting in order to build the chests to make these hoppers. But if I go through this other door here, eventually this will all get torn down. This is just to protect those guys temporarily, but I broke out the sides here underneath it, and you can hear them now. There's minecarts. There's 1 minecart under each quadrant going in a snake shape with a hopper unloader that I built for the first time. I don't remember off the top of my head who it was that made it. I just Googled like hopper minecart unloader, and then I looked at a picture, and then I tested it 2 different ways that I thought it was supposed to be in the creative world. And the first one didn't work the way I thought it was supposed to, and then I figured out that you can just leave them flat. I was trying to put the redstone ramps up at the sides and do a bunch of them going back and forth, but when they have a bunch of them going back and forth, I had an issue where they were stopping each other and they were getting stuck on the tracks. So I made it just 1 of them. And then I realized that with just 1 of them, you didn't need the incline or decline, depending on which way you look at it, because it was stopping the minecart. It was sending it up and then it would stop even if it was powered. And I was like, oh, that's weird. You'd think that being on a slant, it would get momentum and go back down. But it turns out if everything's flat, it works fine. And then whenever it stops, it just continues going after it's emptied everything. And then each of these farms go into a line of 3 chests that are in here. So it's like the first ones, you can't see anything in there now because there's nothing being farmed. There's no farmers up there, but it's like one of these will be carrots, the other will be wheat and seeds, the other's potatoes, the other's beetroots, and so on and so forth. And I don't know, I'm pretty happy with this. I expect it to give me a lot of results, and then I'll line up farmers over here to trade with all of them so I can get my infinity emeralds and I can start trading them for golden carrots instead of bread. But that's it for now. We're gonna go, or I'm gonna go look for some snow before those ghasts appear, and then I'll come back when we're moving villagers. So we're back with our happy ghasts. We're not ready, obviously, to move the villagers quite yet, but you can see that this one is kind of progressing. He's got a straight face. This guy's still got the frowny face. I did find the snow that I needed, as you can see from 15 small pieces of it and 48 blocks in my inventory. I didn't have to go very far. There's actually a flower forest right there across the lake, and just behind it is a mountain kind of like this one or ours, but it goes high enough that there was snow on top, so I was able to climb up there and I was able to get some snow. And on the way back, I found 2 beehives, and luckily this one has 3 bees in it. This one has 1. So I might look into making a bee farm at some point in the near future. I don't have copper really yet, so there's not a whole lot I can do with the wax that I'd get from the bees, but I know it's something I'll need in the long run, so it wouldn't hurt to start getting it now. That way I have it when I actually do need it. I also grabbed some random wooden stuff. There was 1 spruce tree on top of the mountain that I found. And I don't know if I have spruce wood or not, but now I do. I think I can give these snowballs and they will grow up faster. But before I do that, I want to find a lead so I can make sure that they don't fly off. I think they're programmed to stay in a general area, but just so I have easy access to them, it would be nice to like have them on the ground. Fences. Any leads in here? Nope. Any leads in here? Can we craft leads? Is that a thing? Can you craft a lead? Let's see here. Lead. You can craft a lead. You need 5 string. Well, that sucks. I only got 3 string. Oh. Oh. Here we go. This is poor organization, but I'm just going to throw... Sure, a bunch of stuff in there. But now that I'll have 2 leads, that's 1 for each of the ghasts. I'm gonna need harnesses. So I need leather, and I need glass, and then I need wool. There's the glowberries I thought I had. I'm not sure if I have any of the leather. There's 2? Did I only need... How much leather did I need? Harness. I need 6, so I need 2 more. You're the best cow ever. You saved the rest of your brothers. We only needed 1, so now we have enough leather. I should have glass up in my storage room or somewhere. I have glass. I don't know where it is, but I have it. And then I need wool to decide which colors of harness I want. I know this one shows the example of red, but we can make it any color we want. So maybe I just start with a red and a blue? Light blue dye. I don't think we need a lot of dye. I think 1 dye and 1 piece of wool will give me what I need. If I don't have wool, because I might have tossed it thinking I didn't need it, I can make more with string, because I definitely have string somewhere. Oh, there's 3 more leads. Fancy that. And more glowberries. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I went mining, by the way. And I somewhat consolidated my diamonds into a chest, finally. It's just 4, right? I only need 2 pieces of wool. Let's go. Light blue. And red. And is there any glass in the glass chest? There is, but it's not the kind we need. So, we need emeralds. But first, let's empty our inventory into here. At least a little bit. I brought back some pumpkins as well, so I don't have to go and look for snow again. We can make some snow golems, and I'm sure there's a farm design out there. It's never occurred to me to make a snow farm before until I just needed snow for the ghasts. But we might need to look into making a snow farm with snowmen, because I know whenever they walk around, they leave snow underneath them, rather than building something up high and then waiting for it to rain, which at that altitude would be snow instead. We did not have spruce yet. Nice. That's my pale oak chest. So I've never found a pale oak biome, but I did get saplings from a trader, which was pretty cool. So now we have a spruce chest. And I need another junk chest, it looks like, so I can clean up my inventory. Never know when you'll need a crafting table. Okay, let's go check on our ghasts. If they haven't grown up yet, we should be able to speed up the process by giving them snowballs. This isn't where the ghast will be permanent residents, but... Okay, this guy's happy. This guy's okay with life. Wait, that just... I'm just throwing it at them now. Eh? Eh? I thought we could give them snow. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just throwing snowballs at them and wasting it now. I guess I'm mistaken. We can't. Or if we can, I don't know how. So I'll be back when he's about to turn into a ghast, I guess. Or when they're going to grow up, and then we can move the villagers. Oh my goodness, one of them just spawned. Or hydrated, whatever you want to call it. We got ourselves a happy ghast. I think the reason I couldn't throw snowballs at the first one, or when they were in the water, is because I think if I give them to them now, it will speed up their growth process. So I don't know how quickly this is going to make him go. But I'm sorry, bro, you're not going to have much of a childhood. Or maybe you will. I put them both in the water at about the same time, like literally a fraction of a second apart. So this one might spawn soon too. The other one I'm not going to have snowballs for though, however. Hopefully this one grows up quickly and we can get assistance from him in moving the villagers. I did go ahead and make their harnesses though. I wonder if I can put a harness. I don't think I can put a harness. I can put a... He's big! He grew big when I gave him the harness. Let's go. Okay, how do I move this guy? I felt like he was moving on his own. Okay, he's not moving on his own. Okay, so I just move. I look the direction I need to go, and that's the way he go. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I need to get off of him, though. I thought the goggles would stay on him. I'm not sure if that's something that changes. If they'd stay on, like, his eyes. Or maybe they're only on his eyes when I'm on top of him. But I haven't thought of what I might name these. So if anyone has ideas for ghast names, we've got 2 ghast names. We got the red one, and then this one's going to have a light blue saddle. So if you have ideas for ghast names, throw those down in the comments. And we'll name those either on a stream or in the next episode. I don't want to miss this guy despawning. Or spawning. But I'm sure he'll stay here. So I'm going to go get boats, and then we can look at moving villagers, I think. If I need 12 villagers, that means I need 6 boats. And I don't know... Huh. I don't know if I need to make 2 trips or not, because I'm not sure if I can make all 6 boats attached to the ghast. Let's see here. I did not need 12 boats. Why did I think... I forgot that these don't stack, I'm going to be honest. Okay, let's see our villagers come out. Okay, he took damage, but he came out. Okay. 2. Oh, boats, 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 boats. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. You don't belong in there, sir. I will, however, use this chest to dump the rest of my excess boats. Okay, so I need to change this to a glass block. Will the slab be an issue there or no? It is not an issue. Cool. I'm going to temporarily block these off just so they don't wander into the other rooms. And then hopefully they all end up in boats. If they don't end up in boats, well, that's going to be unfortunate. You get in a boat. Okay, we got 3 in boats. 4 in boats. Go, 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 go. 5 in boats. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. What is your... No. No. Why are you like this? No. Go. Go back. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Get in a boat. Get in a boat. Thanks. Okay, there's 2 right there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just need you both to go in this boat. You want to go for a boat ride? Thank you. 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 4 more. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Okay, now I just need to get them in the boats. You want to go for a boat ride, don't you? Okay, I can't break a boat now because there's at least 1 person in each of the boats. So I need to push these guys until they learn how to go in a boat. That way, sir. I don't want to hit them. I don't think it'd make a difference in their work after I turn them into farmers and just drop them up there, but I'd rather not punch them if it can be avoided. You, sir, go to the boat. This away. Nope, this away. This away. Okay. He's in a boat. 1 more guy. 1 more guy. Is he getting stuck here? Is this boat in the way? Can I push it? I don't think I can push it. I need him to get in this boat. Where'd he go? Oh, you're so close, man. You're so close. Yes! Okay. Now... Okay, if I link you to you... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Am I missing a lead? Wait. Where did my lead go? Bruh. Okay, those boats are linked. That boat is now linked. This is either going to go really good or really bad. That boat is now linked to that boat. Into that boat. Into that boat. Okay. We have our boat chain. We need another lead to connect to the ghast, because apparently the one that was here just disappeared. I had 6 and now I've used 5. I don't know if one of these villagers like yoinked one or what. Maybe I have some down here? I do not have any down here. I should reload this though. Oh, yes, let's go, let's go. It just fell through the floor because it's a slab. Okay, okay, okay. Ugh. Grab some grub. Oh, our other ghast hatched. Let's go. I don't know why I said hatched, but yeah, our ghast hatched. Our baby ghast hatched. Awesome. I'm not sure. Okay, okay, okay. Let's lead you to this. Then I need this. Okay, he's attached to the lead. If I do this... Oh, let's go. Okay, now can I ride you? Let's go. Okay, 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 okay. I need to pull them all out. Can I not go backwards? Okay, I can go backwards. It snapped, didn't it? Please, 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 please. Why? Why are you like this? Take the lead. Take the lead. Pick up the... Yes. Yes. Okay, I don't have all of them. It broke. But I have 6 of them. I have 6 of them. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. It's a progress. It's progress. It's progress. It's progress. It's progress. We have half of them. 2 trips is fine. 2 trips is fine. I don't know how high up I need to go. But I need to get just over this cliff here. On the other side of my storage room. I can see it coming into view. If there's only... Okay, I can't look down. I can't look down. If there's only 3 of them hanging, it should be fine. I shouldn't need to go too high. This might already be high enough. I'm going to go a little bit higher. Okay. We're descending upon the farm. I should go straight above the farm before descending, so I don't mess this up. I don't have shears. How do I undo this? Surely he doesn't just fly away with them. Bro, there's a zombie with chainmail! I can't drop them or they're gonna turn into zombies. Wait. Please don't shoot the ghast. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay, there's another zombie, but he'll die. He's dying in fire. Oh, wait, I have iron. I have iron. Let's go! We got 6 of the villagers. Okay, I need to block... I'm gonna use snow for it. Just to be safe. Like, I don't want anything coming up here, man. If these guys get turned into zombies, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay. Shears, snow, bread, iron. I don't need the shovel right now. I don't need this right now. I need my hands. I need to take your leads away. Can I use shears on this? The shears? Yeah. There's no more, right? Okay. Where'd my ghast go? Ghast? Ghast, please. Did he go back? Oh, he's right there. Yes, come. Yes. Yes, 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 yes! Okay, we're halfway there, we're halfway there. It just occurred to me that I might have been able to get this all on the first try if I just put slabs here, because then I think the boats would have gone straight up, rather than me having to jump and them keep snagging on these steps. So I caused myself a lot of trouble by just not finishing this entrance, and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We have all of them out here now, so if I attach you to you, then I attach you to you, then we click you, then we summon you. No, come back! I'm scared I'm gonna throw it again. No! Why did I don't want to throw stuff at you, please! Okay, what if I get on top of him? If I get on top of him, is it fine? I don't know why it throws stuff. Okay, I think it's attached. So if I start ascending, I should see that boat move. Yes, yes, yes. I can check in F5. Okay, we have our other 6 villagers. Away we go, away we go. We'll break 2 of you out. And then spleef you into the potato farm. I'll have to go in there to fix it, which is fine. But he should get a job. Get down there, sir. A little bit of damage is fine. Now you have a job. Now I can use this boat. Nope. 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 That's not the goal here. Well, I wanted to put each of you in a different boat, but that's okay. You'll figure it out eventually. Get in there. Get in there. Now you get back in there. And now we only break you out? No. 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 Don't get in the boat. Don't get in the boat. Don't get in the boat. You piece of shit. Okay, he's walking over there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just gotta go here. Break that. Okay, now he's in there. Everything's great. Everything's great. I'll go back in there and fix that and put lighting in there after. Now the potato farmers are done. We just need 3 of you to go down here. You're a beetroot farmer. You've always wanted to be a beetroot farmer. I'm telling you your dream, it's coming true. Just go in that hole. See, now this is a problem, because now I have both of these boats here, and I need them to be not here. So, let's try this. Yeah, okay, okay. Break it. Then lead this one. And pull it this way. Then break it. Then get in the hole. Get in the hole! Yeah! You're a beetroot farmer now. Dream come true. Now we break this boat with our nitwits. You're now wheat farmers, guys. Congratulations. Nope. 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 Bruh. I'm about to start punching these guys. Like, are you serious? Go in the hole! Go! You're a farmer. You don't have a choice. He's gonna push me in the hole. What the frick is this? Thank you! Go be a farmer. Yes! That's right. Good job. You want to be a farmer? You want to be a wheat farmer? Yeah, you do. 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 Go. Nope. In the hole. In the hole. You're so close. You're so close to the rest of your life. Come on, man. Are you serious? You're so close. You're so close. Just look. A future of yellow wealth and gold riches awaits you. This is insane. Please, either one of you, just take the job. Go. Yes. Yes. Great. Okay, now the only thing that's left is a carrot farm. Look, the rest of your life awaits you. You're gonna be a carrot farmer. Go. I believe in you. I believe in you. I hate you. I hate you with a passion. Ah! Just reduce the number of places that you can exist. You're going the wrong way. That's the wrong way. That's, you know what? There's glass right there. We're gonna make that work. You live there now. Okay. We're just about there with the farm. We have to get 3 more villagers to fall in place, and then everything will be fantastic. They appear to be farming not all of it. I wonder if it's not time of day. These guys farmed most of their stuff. If I break this, they can't get out, right? They can just go in there? Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! We've done it! We've done it! We've done it! Okay, we're back. Our furnaces just finished smelting all of these nether bricks. I don't know that we're gonna need this many, but it never hurts to have them. It's a nice block. I like it. I think it's probably second favorite that I've seen so far playing. I think my first favorite is probably the tough sets of blocks, specifically tough bricks. But while they were smelting, I came over here and I started thinking a bit how I want to store these villagers. And I came up with these walls, which I like the walls. The walls are fine, don't get me wrong there. But I'm not sure how I want to make it known which villagers have what. Like, if I have a bunch of librarians here and then it switches to, like, armor smiths and whatnot, how am I going to know what they're trading so I can just walk by, be like, okay, hey, this is what I need, and talk to the right guy, rather than going, okay, do you have what I want? Do you have what I want? How about you? Do you have what I want? Well, I went and slaughtered one more cow. He dropped 2 leather, so I could use this as an example display. You guys can let me know in the comments how you think I should do it, but I can do signs up here of whichever wood variant and just type whatever the primary trades each villager are, and then that wouldn't look too bad. It's like I'm never going to be standing right here. I could use like the hanging signs, I guess, maybe instead as an alternative. So if I go and type sign, it's like that's the one that's on there right now, but we could do a hanging sign. I could make chains and whatnot, and I could use those instead. I can't show that as an example right now, but you guys can let me know if you know. Then you know, I guess. I could use the hanging signs, I could use regular signs, or I could just do one of these, one item frame or a glowing item frame with the item that villager is primarily for. Or I could do on each wall, I could do 3 item frames, and then I could put the 3 most common used trades for that villager. So if I had a librarian here, I'd have like 3 of his enchants here in an item frame, and then I'd walk by and it's just like, okay, you have fortune, you have sharpness, and whatever, and then I know to trade that guy. And then I could do that for each villager going down the line, whichever. Like, if one villager has more than 3 really OP trades, then it's like, what are you gonna do? All the way at the end is where I'm gonna have the farming villagers, so I don't really need to label those with each of their trades, other than it's like, okay, you want potatoes, you want carrots, you want wheat, and so on and so forth. But I could do that here with 3 of the item frames, and then maybe I could look into seeing if there's a texture pack or something that can remove the visibility of the item frames if that looks too obnoxious. If I have a bunch of these just like lined up, like seeing 3 here, 3 here, 3 here every time we walk in here, that might be a bit much of an eyesore. So you can tell me what you think on how I should display my villagers and what their trades are. But leading up to that, I think I'm just going to do this. I don't mind this being open. I kind of like that it seems like a pillar thing is there. And then I would just have whatever their workstation is probably in front, or I guess I could, in theory, remove the back wall and place their workstations there. And then I could box them in like this. I don't know. We'll see. I guess you can put that down there in the comments too if you think I should just wall it off or if I should just put their workstation in the front. I might veto whatever the vote is and just like choose whatever I want in the end anyway, but it's good to hear opinions. But for now, we're just going to go through and we're going to build all of this up. And this is going to be our villager trading hall. Okay, mission complete. Mission complete. We got 3 villagers in here. It's a start to our trading hall. That's probably going to be the end of the video for now. I'm going to throw that guy in a boat in a minute and leave him there. And then I'm probably going to take a break. And then whenever I come back to the game, it'll be time to find a zombie to put in there. Which I might need to get. I'm going to have to catch a regular zombie anyway. But I'm going to put a zombie doctor in there. I'm going to put a zombie librarian. And it's going to be awesome. But till then, thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you haven't and you want to keep up on the series. There will be a link to the playlist in the description. If you're watching this right after it airs, I'm probably going to be live on Twitch. If you're interested in checking out what I'm doing, check it out there. The link for that will also be in the description. And thanks for watching and have a good rest of your day.